All right, good evening. This will be a very quick 30-minute or so tech chat for this Saturday evening. I have a little bit of time. I'm actually doing laundry, but I have a little bit of time before I go to bed. So if you have anybody out there who's bored or is new to all this, to the world of Linux, and would like to stop by and say hello, now is certainly your chance. The hours, the clock. Well, here in the States, where I live anyway, the clocks go forward 1 hour. So, let's see here. Let me check my emails real quick. And nothing new there. Hello, Benjamin. How are you? I do not have my camera hooked up for this one, since this will be a short one. How are you? The next show will be tomorrow, 1 p.m. for a Total OS Live for the our friends over across the pond. Yes, Benjamin, yes. Spring ahead, fall backward, or fall back. Yes, that's how I remember. So I actually started to put my clocks ahead 1 hour. Obviously, cell phones are automatic, so. But, yeah. So, in all actuality, it says 9:52 p.m., but it's really 10:52 p.m. as far as that goes. But anyway, if there's anybody new out there watching, never had a chance to stop by and say hello, now's your chance. Yeah, that's the only reason you get it right. Well, the day we got to spring forward. Dum, 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 dum. I know. It just seems like it's too early to spring forward, isn't it? I don't know. I don't really follow the science behind that too much. So yeah, it is what it is. So at least I got the car washed today. Get all that salt and grime and yucky stuff off of it. Linux Dableur, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, I think my dryer just stopped. Oh well. Yeah, it seemed like it was a quick winter. Yeah. 50, yeah. It was warm enough today. It was windy, but it did hit close to 50 here. Warm enough to go to the car wash and, spray off all that gunk. It does feel good to have a clean car. The car feels, I don't know if it feels lighter. Maybe it's, all on my head, but it feels lighter. So it's definitely cleaner. But yeah. I should get like a bumper sticker that, that says Linux rocks or Ubuntu rocks, or something like that, That way people may say, hey, what's Ubuntu? Well, let me explain it to you. You never heard of Ubuntu? Nope. All right. Yes, anyway. Any newbies out there, don't be shy. Say hello. That's what we're here for. Anyway. So I am doing this from Windows for this evening. Had to do some updates, defrag and all that stuff. So yeah, the usual stuff. This still has the original hard disk drive and not the in fact, let me just screen share. This has the original disk drive, no SSD in this one. So anyway, let's go ahead and screen share. Give me a second here. There we go. Ta-da! There you go. The tunnel effect. No camera to this is just a quick 30-minute. I didn't feel like hooking up the camera. You guys already know what I look like. So yeah, let's do this. Hello, Tim. How are you? I know, jeez, it's been so long. Oh, family issues. Okay. Well, you're welcome anytime, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Here, local time in Ohio. So if you can stop by then, please do. But yeah, I just have a little bit of time tonight. I had clothes in the dryer. It stopped, but I'll stick around a little bit longer. You heard a quote a while back. Daylight saving time is like cutting off a foot off a rug. So I'm going to the other and calling it longer rug. Interesting, Linux Dabbler. Okay. You got an SSD for your OS, a regular hard disk drive for the home folder, and store. Okay. Very good. Yeah, Tim, if you can make it tomorrow, great. If not, I completely understand. Thank you for being a friend, and thank you for your support to the channel. But, yeah, Benjamin, I was actually thinking about changing the hard disk drive for Windows to an SSD. I was computer shopping today on Amazon and stuff, but I need to have some dental work done. I've been putting it off. Fillings, crowns. It's going to cost me about $2,000 altogether. So it's one of those things. Let me see. I want to tune up my teeth or tune up my computer. I got to go with my teeth. Yeah. Got to go with my smile. So no computer this year. But anyway. So yeah, I tuned up Windows 10 this evening. Did the updates and everything seems okay. So all I know is that the Biddle crowd is not that newbie friendly, nor is Tux Digital. I mean, they're definitely friendly. There's no question they're a nice friendly bunch, but they don't focus on what I do. So I guess in that sense, you're probably correct, Evil Step 12. I mean, there's nothing wrong with what they do. They are wonderful channels. But yeah, a newbie would probably be lost. We have a lot of. Back in 06, there was nothing like this or that back then. In 2010, not even. Now there's choices. I still would like to think of myself as the original Linux newbie channel, for what it's worth. And it's not going to change. I don't have to convince other Linux users to use Linux. I have to convince the almost 1 billion Windows users that you have a choice, and that's why I'm still doing it. I definitely don't do it for the money. It's just not there. But yeah. Anyway, you feel like you're the only one that doesn't code there. I am trying to learn, but I feel like yeah. If you are new, Benjamin, it can be. I mean, I dropped in was it last week just to say hello the week before. I mean, for me, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, this channel is for Windows Linux newbies. I mean, there's a lot of them out there. So I would like to think I did my part, to spread our community. So it's been kind of difficult the last couple of years, but I'm still here. Hello, Anita, darling. My dear friend from Canada. Welcome. Kyrie says your Linux laptop is off. As in broken, not working, off the table. I just shaved and I need to put some cream on my face. The air is so dry. Wow. Anyway. I'm going to put some coconut oil. They don't take us seriously nor accept that we are right when given proof. Well, that Evil Step Twin, I don't know. All I can tell you is that the Windows users out there don't take Linux seriously, obviously. Not yet. So, and I am hoping to change that. So, Anarita, what is new for this evening? Yeah, Anarita, definitely cream will help. I actually have a jar of coconut oil, will definitely help. Usually what I'll do is I'll use cold water on my face and just let my skin absorb it. And then I have Nivea for men. Is that what it's called? Nivea? I don't know. It's upstairs. I have Nivea for men. I have vitamin E oil. Jesus, this feels like the Toss Today skin care channel, but that's okay. Yeah, I have Nivea, coconut oil, vitamin E. So I'll do that. I'll put that on. I'll probably use the coconut oil put that on my face for tonight before I go to bed. So a bunch of textbooks on how to code in C. Oh, interesting. Well, thank you, Tim. Tim says, trust me, you have done your part and then some. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, I mean, look, this is a partnership. I cannot do this alone. It's just too much work and expense. I did have Friday night. I will not mention his name, but I got an email notification from PayPal, and I received a very generous donation from that gentleman. He may wish to remain anonymous, but yeah, it was a very generous donation that will almost cover the Comcast bill, or at least half of it. So to that person, thank you. Installing Ubuntu 18.04. Okay, all right. Yep, that's LTS. Very good. Let's see if does my ticker thing work in this? I think it does. I haven't used it in a while. There it is. Okay. Yep, gotta change the clocks. Anarita, yep. Yep, an hour ahead tonight, so yes. Again, if we have any newbies out there, this is your chance to ask a question. All 800 million of you. That's all. Yes, Kyrie, it is. I keep meaning to do a quick tutorial on Ticker. I just, man, finding the time. Yes, it is available for Windows, and as well, obviously, since I'm proving it, yes. Your to-do list getting bigger, never stops. I know, Anarita. Yep. See, the mind of a creator like myself, or our friend Stephanie the singer, never. It's a 24/7 job. Our minds are always thinking for the next one and the next thing to do and the next thing to do. You know, it's almost a blessing and a curse at the same time, to be quite honest. You know, but yeah. Snap apps are very popular, evidently, as well they should be. You are like that, Anarita? Okay. Let's see what the resources are here for this performance. 3 gigs of RAM. Yeah, it's about right for Windows and doing all this. The Energizer, yeah, keeps going and going. Yeah, I know. That's Linux. It just keeps going and going and going. You got fed up with the Windows 7, decided to get out. Never really used Mac. Windows is not an option. Okay, all right. Well, Macs are good, obviously. If they weren't, they would not be selling them. Jonathan, you don't trust yourself when dual booting with Linux. Use VirtualBox as a testing ground. There's certainly nothing wrong with that. I don't use VirtualBox. I mean, I have it installed, but I usually create USB bootable sticks and then test Linux that way. You know, to me, it's good enough. In this machine here, I am not dual booting. Of all my machines, when I have 5 of them, I think there's 2 that dual boot. So yeah. This one here, I have 2 separate drives, one for Windows and one for Ubuntu Mate. So when I boot up, I can just choose, you know, which drive, which disk. Use Linux, won't sign the EULA, can't afford to machine. Well, Benjamin, yeah, I mean, unless you're doing 4K video, you really don't need a $2,000 machine. If you want to do 4K video, that's probably what it would run between $1,500 and $2,000. If you wanted to do, say, you know, just normal videos, not 4K video, you can do it for less than $1,000, no problem. It's when you jump into the 4K that you really need a hefty machine, like 32 gigs and, yeah, a faster processor, dedicated video card, or if you want a gaming rig, then you're looking at the $2,000 mark. But, you know, just simple video editing, 1080p or less. Yeah, I've seen it for as little as $700 for a decent machine. So, you know, Windows 10. Yeah, 1080p is certainly good enough for me too. Sometimes I'll do 720p. It's nicer to have the faster machine for faster video rendering. I will say that. You know, cut the time in half or less. That's what I kind of wish I had, but yeah. A Mac for 2000 isn't that great. I haven't really shopped for a Mac in about 3 years, so I don't know. Yeah. If you want a really high-end Mac, you're probably looking closer to like 3,000 to 4,000. Last I remember. So yeah, for Windows machine, yeah, $2,000 Windows machine is plenty. 720p, Rita, yeah, Anna Rita, yeah. I do some of that at 720p, sure. I think 4K comes into play like if you're doing live outside, you want to catch nature, the ocean or the green, the trees, flowers. I think that's where 4K would probably really be nice. Other than that, or a live concert. Hi, Tranime girl. Welcome to the stream. It's been a while. How are you? Linux Dabbler IC Doc. Okay. You looked up a Mac on eBay, mid 27 i7 gig over 350. Honestly, I don't know if that's good or bad, to be quite honest. New job, stress to fudge. Oh my goodness. Is that your job title, stress to fudge? Anyway, welcome. Smart car alarm app would allow 3 million cars to be unlocked remotely. How nice. Why am I on Windows? Oh my god. Yes, and Tranime, the world will end at daylight savings time at 2 a.m. I have breaking news. At 2 a.m. the world will end because I am now on Windows. Well, well, Tranimate, I still use Windows to let the almost billion users of Windows know that you don't have to give up Windows to try Linux. Okay, just try it. You can still keep Windows. So I'm letting those 98% desktop users know it's okay if you try Linux. They don't like it. You don't have to delete Windows. Hence, I use Windows. Now do you understand? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, how you been, Tranimate? It's been a while. English Bob would say toss is on the wind blows. I am on the wind blows. Yes, it's quite stable. Hello, STS. Welcome. Yeah, I don't use Windows as much. I boot into it maybe once a week, once every couple weeks to do the updates and so you're doing Pop OS STS and the Windows is gone. Very well. Glad I could help out. CFWW, how you doing? Yeah, until we have a national or global standard Linux desktop. Now, Chromebooks come close. They're on a laptop. But until we have a national, global, standardized Linux desktop, I will probably never be able to totally give up Windows. Can't do it. I want to, wouldn't mind to, but can't do it. Five-year-old laptop, okay. Very good. Anarita, yep. Yeah, mine are at least that old ThinkPads, and they work fine with Linux, yeah. Compared the Mac to ThinkPad to prove you get a more powerful PC. Yep, that is true. Yeah, Mac OS is definitely, our friend Stephanie, she uses only Mac. She can't trust Windows, and Linux is just too unstable for her. It's just too unpredictable, and she doesn't have time to fix things. And I totally understand. Yeah. And really likes HP and Lenovo. And Lenovo. I know you mean Lenovo. Yep, I like those three brands. Nothing wrong with that. I've had all three. Well, I've had HP and Lenovo. One of my cousins had Dell. They're okay. I would have no problem buying a Dell. Yes, Mac OS is Unix based. That is true. You like Pop OS, huh? Okay. Very good. I tested it once. It's okay. Again, if we have any new people watching, please do stop by and say hello. That's what we're here for. Interesting, trying to make girl. Take Linux and beat it till it's stupid. Okay. Yes, it's pronounced de Lenovo. Jonathan asks, would I choose between Ubuntu or Mint as the standard? I would be happy with either one, Jonathan. Ubuntu was my first date, as it were, with Linux, so it's a special place in my heart. I choose Ubuntu as the standard desktop. But there's nothing wrong with Linux Mint. I don't know if Pop OS gives you more control, but I don't remember that part. Ron, good evening. Open box Tranime, okay. And broke the universe. Well, you opened up a can of worms, but bump bump. Yep, I agree. Anything, look, Chromebooks are based off of Gen 2 of all things, and they're quite stable. Please say that as Bela Lugosi? I'll say it as Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's good to use Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Oh my. Box of worms. Yep. Tim, you like MX and Antics. Wow. I never would have guessed that. Interesting. The GNOME extensions are great if they don't break the system. STS, that is the problemo. They can be unpredictable. When they work, it is fantastic. Yeah. Yep. It'll kill the extensions. Yep. That's why we need a standard Ubuntu desktop with the standard whatever those extensions are installed and ready to go out of the box. So, yes. Hey Jay, how are you? Yeah, so once again, this is just a quick. I'm going to wrap this up at probably about 10:30 my time. That's why no camera for this evening. So, remember the clocks go ahead 1 hour for most people in the States this evening. So do not forget. Do not forget the Bela Lugosi. Anyway. Yep, you got your extensions the way you want it, and boom, update the removes and kills the desktop. Don't you just hate that? I know. Says from Windows description. Yes, I'm from Windows. Can't you see? That's right. Windows works. It's fine. Yeah. Yes, I did not feel like getting. I'm doing this in the buff in my Toscini. Yes. Mm-hmm. Nah, I just didn't feel like hooking up my camera for a quick chat. So yes. Anarita, you can tell your sexy wife that the sexy face shaved this evening. Yes, but it's dry. I gotta put some cream before I go to bed. My face feels dry. I went to the car wash. I think the wind dried it. Man, it was cold. I got my hands cold from the spray from the water. Dang. And my son's wearing a t-shirt. It's like, what are you, Superman? So yeah. Well, obviously, some of the ladies, Kyrie, yes, the Toscini, yes. Anyway. Yes, my Toscini has the Ubuntu logo on the rear. Haha. Oh, man. Anyway. Yes, do not use that command from Tranime. You make a mistake, you will lose more than just your clothes. That's for sure. Be buddy welcome. Well, I love you too, Anarita, and yes, and everybody there at the house. Yes. You know, I should do my streams in Toscini. I may get more sponsors and more donations. You know, I should just sell out and be, you know, what's the word? And anyway. Molly. Hi, Molly. Yes. I love you too, Molly. All right, Tim, you be safe, and maybe I shall catch you tomorrow, Tim. Take care, my friend. Left or right cheek for the logo? I'm not really sure. I never really thought about it. Well, I'm right-handed, so we'll put it on the right cheek. Mm-hmm. There are SRS jokes with yeah. Not maybe not here. Yeah. I cannot remove close no such file or directory. Well, let's make it. Don't know if you caught the chat, the stream from a few days ago. There was a couple jokes. I'm on a new whiskey diet. Yeah, I just lost 3 days. But a pop-up. I just burned 2,000 calories, and that's the last time I take a nap while cooking brownies in the oven. Bing, boom, boom. Anyway. Sudo app to get new. How do you pay for a box of Nag Champa? Very well, Anarita. Hardy har har har, Tranum. With coins, you know, in cents. Ha ha. Hey, what did the elephant say to his girlfriend on Valentine's Day? I love you a ton. Mm-hmm. Oh my. Me and my friend Stephanie were talking last week. I had her rolling on the floor. You know, between the Valentine jokes and you like that one, Anarita? Yeah, and the Christmas jokes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. What did the boy octopus say to the girl octopus on Valentine's Day? I want to hold your hand. Anyway. I like that one. It's so corny, it's cute. Yeah, I know. Aww. Why did the elf move his bed to the fireplace? He wanted to sleep like a log. All right, I'm going to wrap this up in 5 minutes. So, yes, like a log he did sleep, if not on fire. Yes. I really do not know what Nag Champa is. No, I get the coins with incense, but I do not know Nag Champa. Nope. Jesse, ba 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 boo. T minus 5 minutes. That's right, and then the Speedos come off. Not for you. I'm going to bed soon. Final chance for any newbies watching this. If you want to say hello or have a question, now's your chance for this evening anyway. Well, this is interesting. Trailblazing gardening women of Ku. Huh. I don't know where Ku is at, but okay. What would your go-to distro for an old AF laptop? Still good? You just want to browse Celeron. If it's Celeron, that's an older one. It's got to be lightweight. Lubuntu, maybe. Um, yes, Zubuntu, something very lightweight. Ubuntu Mate should work. Yeah. Hello, Jeffrey Naylor. Welcome. Yeah, you are late. I'm sorry. But you can replay this. This is just a quick chat before I go to bed. The clocks go forward tonight, so. When will the Ubuntu podcast be back to you, Ubuntu podcast? I don't know if I'll be doing any more Ubuntu shows, Anna Rita. Yeah, I did 5 as an experiment. They went well, and I think like 99% of the feedback was positive. Honestly, if I can pick up sponsors or contributors specifically for that, I will bring them back. I mean, I'm serious to do shows like that, to push Ubuntu as a national global standard. Totally serious. Is the feedback? Are the people out there just as serious to help me out? You know, that's where we stand as far as the Ubuntu show. But yeah. Manjaro i3. Well, that's definitely not for beginners, Benjamin. Yeah, it would be fast, but it's not for beginners, no. Yeah, I would try Lubuntu if you wanted something lightweight and somewhat a little bit more user-friendly. $100 used laptops are amazing. Don't know about $100 laptops. $200, yes. Was trying open box and you broke it. Yeah. Antics not for beginners. MX maybe. Sure wish Alan Poe could have responded to your plea for Ubuntu to do something about a Linux plea. Well, honestly, maybe they have talked about it. I don't know. The only way I see it being a serious topic about a standard Ubuntu desktop is if I get sponsors, meaning people putting their money where their mouth is. Then I will know that there's a serious interest, not just for Ubuntu, but as a Linux standard in general. Period. From my point of view, I mean, I've done what I could. I don't get paid to do these shows, but if we're going to get serious about a global or national standard with Ubuntu, whatever, we'll see. Tim likes Antics. Yeah, Antics is good. It's fast. It's not for beginners. It just isn't. All right, so let me get out of that. All right, another minute, and then I have to go. I'm gonna clean up, wash up, and get my clothes out of the dryer and go to bed. Anything else we missed for this evening? Remarkable the effort you are putting into greater Linux adoption. Wish some big guns would pay. Thank you, Ron. Yeah, this month, I do want to say this month marks. No, I have not heard anything about Tim F lately, Anarita. No. What was I going to say? This month is 9 years of this channel. So happy birthday to the channel. I didn't think I would be doing this for 9 years and over 2,000 videos. I'm still amazed looking back. I was able to pull it off pretty much on my own. But anyway, we're still here, so thank you for sticking around. Thank you for all these supporters of the channel to try to help out. It does help. AdSense has been a disaster the last couple of years, so it kind of took me by surprise. Anyway, thank you, Tim. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate with some limoncello. No, I usually celebrate with, I don't have my drinks with me tonight. Usually have some orange juice or seltzer water with lemon juice or something like that. All right, Jonathan. Thank you for stopping by. So, it looks like unless something changes tomorrow, Total OS Live at 1 p.m. It'll be a public chat. The supporters of the channel, PayPal, Patreon, will get emails to join me, and it'll be a fairly short one. So, yes, I need a lady friend to share that martini. Absolutely. Kenny, for an AV antivirus, I use the built-in one, Kenny. I use what is it? Windows Defender. I use Malwarebytes, Super Anti-Spyware, and that's good enough. I mean, Windows 10 is really, really good for that. You know, Windows 10 is definitely really good against malware. I'll give them credit. It's miles ahead of the previous versions of Windows, so they've done a good job there. So. Yeah, Ben. Okay, yeah, I know you usually work on Sundays, but yeah. Tux, ew, Windows. Don't make me get the caddy. Yes, as I explained, Tux, I have to make the almost billion users of Windows still realize that if they want to try Linux, if they're scared, understandable, they don't have to delete Windows. They don't have to give up Windows. So that's why I'm still on Windows. Just to make the 98% of desktop users, feel comfortable. And I think that's only fair, Once again, I don't have to convince you, Tux, or us geeks to try Linux. I have to convince the billion other Windows users out there, give Linux a try. Tranime, do not be the spokesperson for Linux newbies. What's up, Tux? How are you this evening? I'm just about ready to wrap this up, but yeah. Yeah, Tux, look, you and I have been doing this a while, so we don't have to convince myself, but I still have to put myself in the mind of a Windows Linux newbie. What's fair to them? How are they thinking? I don't want a Linux newbie to say, oh, Linux sucks. That's not entirely accurate. Maybe sometimes it does. So, anyway, editing some videos, yeah. Good and bad at the same time, yeah. So, was and still remains a channel for newbies to the world of Linux and technology, really. So, yeah, So that's why I keep Windows. Let them know it's so. If you tried Linux and didn't like it, it's okay to use Windows if it works. I understand. This forum has to be user friendly. So yeah. Tux, are you still on Kubuntu? I lost track. Linux evangelists preaching at Peter Paul Chatto channel. Okay. Virtual machine is a comfortable cushion. Virtual machines are great, but to really appreciate the true power of Linux, the potential, you need a separate machine, a testing machine. I like ThinkPads. You don't have to spend a lot. $200 should be nice, plenty, at least 4 gigs of RAM. So my advice for newbies, get a second machine, inexpensive, do a full install. That's the only way to be fair to whatever Linux you choose, in my experience. Kubuntu, okay, good. You really, I mean, who has the time to distro hop, right? Anyway. All right, well. Yeah, go door to door dressed in penguin outfits. Yeah, right. Hmm. All right, gentlemen, ladies. Thank you for stopping by. Always a pleasure. This went over 30 minutes, but that's okay. I don't mind. Hopped from KDE Neon to Kubuntu. Okay, all right. Yeah, I've looked at both. They're okay. I still really can recommend them. Cannot recommend them for newbies. There's just too much going on. Tux. Yeah. I mean, they certainly look nice. Absolutely. So yeah. First jump in 3 years. Okay. Prefer reading a novel than distro hopping. I understand. All right, ladies, gentlemen, I am out of here. Thank you. Always a pleasure. If you need to reach me, you know how. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in the house and for tonight. All right, so it looks like tomorrow, unless something happens, 1 p.m., we'll do a Total OS live. So, and that's it. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good evening.